Good morning, coffee time.
Good morning.
This is your host, Clicken Cliff, with the beautiful, well, at least the Breakable Cow. How are you
Yeah, I'm
doing,
no
Cow?
longer beautiful. No longer beautiful nor luscious. No longer have hair.
Well, I think you look good without hair.
I'm hanging in there, Cliffy. How are you?
Okay, it's been an interesting week.
Yeah,
I just got back from my whole stomping grounds this week. I had an unfortunate mishap. My wife's brother passed away, so we went up there for a day and, well, basically 2 days counting the whole time we were gone. But got back yesterday, did my live stream last night, slept in my bed, which is always good. And I'm here with y'all right now.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, but it sounds like everything else has been a heck of a week.
Yeah. Nothing too exciting over here. Just going through Lego bulk and washing and sorting.
That is fun. It's just a lot of work.
No, it's not fun at all. I hate it. I would almost pay somebody to do it for me, but
I
then
think
then they would overcharge me. Then it wouldn't be worth doing.
I'll overcharge you.
I'll tell you
Let
what.
me come clean your bricks. You pay the $200-300 it takes for me to get there.
I gotta say, Speaking of that, Cal,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not tooting my own horn. Anything. I'm not the world's best, craftiest mock builder, but some guy from a show that's running his own brick show in Illinois or Indiana. I think it's Illinois. Contacted me and asked me what would it take for me to come to the show.
Wow.
And I'm like, I know the reason why he's wanting me to do it, and it's really unfeasible right now. He's wanting the Johnny Fives there.
Mm.
And we took the Brick Universe in Nashville,
Mm-hmm.
not this year but last year, because the three ain't together. Mine's together, but Seth, I think he took his apart to redo it because he wanted to fix it. I'm going to do the same. And the other one, he's taking a break from everything, I guess. But so I really, I told him, I said, well, I don't think it's going to work out this year. But it was cool
Yeah.
that the guy asked me. I mean, he offered to pay my way up there.
That's awesome.
Room and board. I mean, all I had to do was get my fat butt up there.
That's awesome.
But I had to turn it down because, like I said, we're kind of in shambles right now. I need to rebuild mine to make mine work.
Mm.
So that was the issue. But I thought it was pretty cool that I got asked that. 2 years in a row. He called me after we got back from Brick University the first year when we took it up there. He contacted me, wanted me to come up there, and I had to turn him down because of I mean, everybody just got back from Brick Universe, and he kind of gave me short notice.
Yeah.
Nobody really, could afford to do a turnaround show because we were all in 3 different states, and we couldn't get there. So this year he called again. So one of these years I ain't gonna be able to say no. I'm just gonna have to go do it. But
Yeah. That's awesome, Cliff. Look at you being a big timer.
shoot, all the big timers, all the big timers are in Chicago right now.
Chicago.
Chicago, eating the deep dish pizza.
Are they
And
eating a deep dish pizza or having a hot dog?
I don't know, dude.
Because
I was telling one of my friends the other day. Yes, we're YouTubers. We take videos and stuff like that. But can you imagine being a new person in Lego and you're at the Chicago Brick World and you get to the floor where all the Legos built, and you look around at all these YouTubers with the phones in their face taking videos. It's like they're not even looking at the Lego; they're talking to the phones, walking the aisles.
is that literally how it is?
I don't know. That's how I picture it because there's so many people there, so many YouTubers, and they're doing videos.
I could see that.
But I mean, just imagine you're just sitting back, you're watching all these people with cameras in their face, walking around the aisles, waving at the camera, pointing at people they're seeing. But I just think it's like, wow, are they even here to see the Lego or here to take videos? Which I did the same at Brick Universe. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it'd just be funny. I wish I could see that, and I would just sit there and laugh. I'm laughing at myself too because I did it at Brick Universe, like I said. But I just thought if anybody sat back and thought about that, I mean, just like wow.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and we live in that day of age that streaming in itself is just right then and there. So yeah, I could see everybody. Maybe not everybody, but majority of them. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a good point you point out there.
But don't get me wrong. Brick Roll Chicago, I guess, is a big deal, and everybody wants to take all the photos and videos as they can. To be in the moment, to
Memories.
have memories, something to look back on. When they're missing all their friends, they can go back and watch their videos they took and see all their friends and see how good a time they had. I get it. I'm
Mhm.
not. I definitely want to make it clear. I'm not like making fun of them or saying it's bad. I just think I'll just point out the fact it'd be just kind of hilarious if you just like a little mouse and you're just watching everybody doing that. You're like, wow.
Hmm.
I think I would be the one to go try to video bomb everybody, walk up behind them and wave.
Wait, hello. Hi.
See how many people's videos I find myself in? I think that'd be fun.
It's like playing a game of Where's Waldo? Where's Clippy?
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be the funnest part. If I was able to, I'd go to Chicago, and I'd make a point of doing that. Everybody I see making videos, I'm gonna walk up behind them and wave at the camera and walk off, and then go back after I get back home and when they post it, see if I see myself.
Hmm.
I think that'd be fun. No, but I really hope they're all having a good time. I'm kind of jealous. I mean, I know I've stated I don't want to go to Brick Road Chicago because there's too many people, but I think that I still think it'd be kind of fun. At the same time, you get to meet people that you see online that you never have another chance to meet. I mean, it's not even the big boys. I'm talking about like the people in chat that comes in our chat that went like Panda, he'd be there. You
Yeah,
know,
and he's
yeah,
got quite a ways to go.
yeah. I mean, it's the people that the brick bods from overseas are there. That'd been
Oh,
awesome.
Mayo tries to make it, I think.
Mayo's there. I said, I would love to meet Mayo. That'd be cool.
Mayo and
Maybe one year I'll get to go to Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago. in the windy city of
I
Schaumburg, the
try to
same
get
in
shot
Chicago.
out there because I don't like. I'm very picky about food, so they probably shoot me because of my pickiness. No, I don't like
You,
that. You know.
do you like pizza?
Well, yeah, but like
You got that deep.
not
You know,
extreme.
Chicago's known for their hot dogs and pizza.
Well, that's what I mean. I like them either. Okay, the hot dog has to be burnt to heck and smothered in ketchup in order for me to eat a hot dog. You see what I mean?
I
I would
never.
get shot. They're like, "That's not a hot dog." I'm like, "But it's a hot dog."
I knew there was something wrong with you.
Yeah, well, I just can't do it. I know what goes in it. Well, I've heard of what goes in it, and it's just messed with me.
Well, if you knew what goes in the other foods that you're eating,
Well, and I try not to eat those.
you will not eat at all.
Speaking of, my dad had a cat, and all of a sudden, no, I'm kidding, it's still here.
Chinese chicken.
Yeah, we get Chinese weekly, and all of a sudden now the cat's gone.
You know what happened to all the stray cats around Chinese restaurant? I'm
My,
joking.
there's so
I'm
many
joking.
there's so many food trucks out here, like taco trucks and burritos and all kinds of food trucks. And so my dad says, "Hey, you see all those wanted posters on all the poles about my dog's missing and my cat's missing this?" Well, yeah, because they all go and hang around the food truck and then they end up missing. I'm like, "Dad."
Well, he may not be wrong. No, I'm joking.
Mystery
Um,
meat day.
Mystery Meat Day. That's what we did. Well, that's what we always told the lunch ladies in school. Is it Mystery Meat Day? They give us the dirtiest looks, yeah, but I tell you what, I really hope that, hope everybody's having fun and be safe in Chicago. If you're watching this, I mean, if you're listening to this in Chicago, you must not be having a good time to be listening to us while you're in Chicago at the Brick World,
Yeah.
Chicago.
Find the main system and hook us up into it. Let everybody hear it.
Huh.
If only. Seems like something I would do.
Well, they're doing something pretty cool in Chicago Brick World. They actually got a table set up for streamers where they can select a time and sit there and stream a stream. And it has, you know,
That's kind of unique. Yeah.
I thought that'd be kind of cool. I mean, one day if we ever got to meet, we'd sign up to do a
Yeah.
coffee time there or something live from Chicago, kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't.
Cow eats a Chicago dog. Not a dog, a hot dog, just so we're all clear.
It's gonna take me some time to think about Chicago.
Yeah.
I, I, I like it where I go. It's not. I mean, it's a show, and it's not like super small, but it's not super big at the same time. And you can
So
actually have fun.
the I've only ever really been to one show in itself, and it's not quite like one of these shows that YouTube, all of our friends go to. But a few years back, the Stampede out here for the 4th of July, they did a Lego competition. That was my first ever being entered into something, going to see someone else build and all that other stuff. And that's very, very, very tiny compared to what I've seen. Like at your show you just went to in Nashville. That was like 20 billion times bigger than the amount of people that come to this small event. You see what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if I could function at a big event like yours. That's a big event to me, you see?
Well, I mean, I didn't think how I don't know. I didn't know how I was going to do. But what's real cool about where I went, they had a room where if you got overwhelmed, you could go to and sit and relax, take a nap,
They
just
have
rest,
those
get away from the public.
Sorry.
What?
I said they have those here too. They're called dispensaries.
No, no.
Anyways, back to Lego.
Your dispensaries are a joke.
Yes. Yes, they are.
They're
What's
overcharging.
funny, and I'm only going to say this one time: the feds don't own everything because a my one of my friends, they've now taken over. This dispensary has now taken over a federal bank that was closed. So it just kind of the odds of it just kind of makes me laugh. But the feds don't own everything. They don't own my Lego.
Give them time, Cal.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I hope everybody's having fun in Chicago and the shows. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of jelly because I wish I could go back to Nashville and hang out with my friends. And I'm not saying it was. I mean, well, I never been to Chicago, so I don't know the feeling there. But I know my time at Nashville, it was the best time of that I've had in the whole year just to hang out with my family.
That's awesome.
Well, not my family. Well, they're family, my
Yeah,
friends.
with family. Yeah.
And I miss it. I miss them, and it's been all. I want to go back, and I'm sure the people that go to Chicago all the time feel the same. But I. So that's my feelings on that.
I think everybody should just come here. I'm telling you, there might be a couple of us living in a 2 bedroom, but I can cram all you and your Lego up in here. At least your Lego. Y'all come out and visit me. Dang it.
Right.
Yeah, I want to go to a show. We definitely going to have to meet up at one of these points before or after a show or during a show or at some point in life. That is a goal. But
Right.
for now, I work too much to even
Well,
think about doing anything.
you work there for a while. You'll get vacation time, and you can take vacation
Nah,
and
he
go.
don't pay vacation. He don't give you that. He's too small of a business. He don't give you that. Whereas Circle K, they give you 2 weeks straight up.
Well, I'm sure you say, "Well, I'm taking time off to go on vacation and like it alone." I guess I don't know.
Oh,
That's
okay, good point. But that's not me, Cliffy. I've never taken time off.
yeah.
Well, not like that. Like me
I'm
time.
sure.
You know?
I'm sure he'll if you talk to him, he'll give you a vacation if you got something planned.
Um.
That'd be a horrible employer if they didn't. I don't know.
Well, yeah. This weekend is Father's Day. Cliffy, did you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
I'm just waiting to see if my daughter remembers.
yo, is it bad that I had to sit there and I'm on my way home yesterday and I said, Dad, isn't this weekend Father's Day? Yo, I felt bad. I legitimately felt bad in my heart. Like,
Yeah. So happy Father's Day to all your fathers and mothers out there that's taking the role of a father and a father taking the role of whatever. Happy Father's Day from Clicking and Breaking. Um. So what else have you been up to other than working? Have you built any Lego? Have you kicked any cats? Have you what have you done?
uh, no, I did try. So I've really hurt my hand really, really badly, and I continuously go to work and still push myself to use it, no matter how much I hurt. But
What'd you do? What's wrong with your hand?
I don't know what's wrong with it. It's I think I sprained my wrist or something. It's just so every day for the past almost a week and a half now. Uh,
You get hairy palms doing that, don't you?
no, not that. Look, bud. Look, all right. My hand has been too numb and too swollen to do anything. Okay, we'll just put it that way. All right. And then I go to work, and he's like, "Hey, you doing it?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm a man. I can push through this." And God, dude, I think I'm hurting myself more than anything because I just push myself all day. Because like I run circles around people, but then my boss runs circles around me, and it makes me feel like I'm not doing my part. And so I'm like, "Oh shit!" Now I gotta like push myself in even more, But so
You'll get
like,
used to it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's manual labor.
right. Oh, I
course,
love it. I love the
of course,
physical.
of course you're going to hurt. You're not used to it.
But so yeah, so I can't really do much Lego at all with that hand. But as much as I push myself at work to use my hand and lift stone, like so this week, oh my goodness, I laid flagstone and we got all that prepared and whatnot. It's still a work in progress. Oh, I'll give you this part. I have somewhat together a week video to this point. So I remember um, I didn't quite piece together everything that I needed to because I forgot to actually take the last picture or insert of somewhat of the work that I did that day. But so I'm trying to push together this week long video of different things that I've been doing to try to show y'all different things that we do. Um, and I find it to be quite difficult because, well, okay, what is today? So Wednesday, as of Wednesday, I was mowing. Okay, so you guys would see in this video clip a short clip of my mower running around and whatnot. And so to me, that's giving you guys the insight as to what I do per day and whatnot. You know, if I can keep up on this like little daily vlog and put it out weekly, you know. But
Yep.
like, but so that kind of like that got me excited to do a lot of this work so that way I can be like, okay, look, everybody, here's what we did today, or here's what we did this week, and just kind of look back at the progress that has been done. Um, and so I started doing that, and so we laid dang semis, uh, we laid flagstone this week, and he was uh, he was aware that I hurt myself, but about midway, a stone had got my hand got caught between a couple stones, and I'm sitting there. I was wailing, Cliff. I was just everything. He's like, he comes around. What's going on? What's going on? And I was like, I'm dying. My hand is cut off. I can't feel my hand because it went so numb. I could not feel my hand at all. And so, yeah. So Thursday. No, that was Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday we did flagstone. Wednesday we mowed. I could not hardly use that mower. You guys will see the little bit of clip that I used when I was doing my mowing and whatnot, but it's because my good hand was my camera hand. My bad hand was my steering hand, and so we use walker mowers. You sit on the mower, you use one hand to steer back and forth with two joysticks, and of
Mm-hmm.
course my dang left hand that's hurting like heck. And so the funny thing here is as I'm sitting here, I got finished with recording, and so I stopped. I did not put my brake on, and so I let go of my steering control, and I took off, and my phone flew back behind me. I thought I ran over my phone.
Oh man.
Yeah. So just goes to show here the point of that story is YouTube is great, but don't hurt yourself in the process. You see? Yeah. But no, I
Well,
can't let go hard right now. I can't hard like I moved around some totes and stuff with a little bit I can do, but I can't actually physically build. I can't get my hand to bend that much to put in a brick, you know?
right. Well,
But
true.
oh,
I
it
get that. I get that.
was a good week.
I just thought maybe you just overused it one night watching the.
No, I've overused it for a good week.
Oh, all right, we're back at the ranch here. Well, we're going to change. People will get if people are going to ask, Cal, so we might as well tell them.
We might as well tell them now.
I
We're
think
quitting.
no,
Yes.
no, we are changing our time on this coffee time. When we pre-record it, it may just be 30 minutes, but I think we still do an hour if we when we go live.
Yeah.
When we're live, we'll go for the full hour, but I think when we do the recording, we're just going to do 30 minutes or so, around 30 minutes, just because. I mean, 30 minutes is pretty good length of time to listen to a podcast, not an hour. It just, and we're still giving out your content and stuff like that. We just feel that we don't want to cheat you out of your day and cheat you out of a good conversation. So, 30 minutes, I think we have a good conversation, having coffee and talking to one another and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
I think we decided 30 minutes or so. If we're in the middle of a good conversation, we may go over a little bit, but we think an hour is too long to be especially a pre-recording or recording of coffee time. And if when we ever get to do a live one again,
Yeah.
it'll be an hour long. So
Yeah. Yeah. I
so
hope
we're
that some soon we get to do that.
we're going to try. So we're just trying this out, see if it helps out a little bit more and stuff like that. Because us trying to keep a conversation going for an hour sometimes it's difficult. At least when we're live, we got the chat to help engage us and carry on the conversation with. When we're
Mhm.
recording, it's just me and Cal trying to talk, and sometimes, believe it or not, there's stuff that we run out of stuff to talk about, and we drag it on, and I think it's probably better. We thought it'd be better to just to do about 30 minutes and call it good. Now, we did agree that if we were in the middle of a good conversation, we're not just going to cut it off. Say, all right, we're done. We gotta go.
Mhm.
We'll at least finish. We'll at least finish that conversation and then end it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I
Let's
hope
know what
you.
you think. If y'all don't like that and you're going to take a stand, then y'all better come in the masses and tell me. Oh yes.
Yeah, yeah. Message Cal about it, not me.
The complaints department. Do we even have that anymore?
Well, yeah, yeah. You're in charge of that department, Cal.
I guess I take over on that, huh?
Yeah, you take the owner of that category of this coffee time, this clicking and breaking deal we got going on here. What's coming up
Mm.
this Sunday night is game night, so make
Woo.
sure you come. We'll play a game, when we do our production meeting, Cal. I'm going to go show you this game we got. We may be able to try it, or maybe one of those things that we do on our fifth Sunday, just between me and
Awesome.
you. But we'll figure it
Love
out in our production meeting what game we're going to play. So come back Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central on my channel. We will do game night.
it.
Then the
Mhm.
following Sunday, it is Hangout stream when we'll send a link to our Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. They're on the Instagram. Clicking a Bricken YT, I think, is the channel's name.
Yes.
It should be in the description on Clicking and Bricken and on this too. And request to be put in the chat line where that's where we'll send the links to, and y'all can come on, hang out. We'll go over the coming soon Lego sets and just hang out and have a ball. And then if there's 5 Sundays in a month, Friday there's a competition between me and Cal. So there's one this month. So following Sunday is a competition night between me and Cal. So come and have fun with that. So that's
That's
all.
also
That's
the day we're doing my son's birthday party because his birthday is actually the first, which is the next day.
nice.
Yeah.
They're getting older.
Oh my gosh, dude! The next month I have a 7 and a 5-year-old. Oh my gosh,
Well, they grow.
a second grader already. My daughter is a second grader. Like mind blown.
Just wait till they start graduating high school.
I told
Um,
her. I told my son. I said, "You." The other day I called him. I said, "I hope you're enjoying your summer because this is your last summer before you start school. After you start school, then it's college."
Well, guys, we've hit that mark. We hope you had fun. Thank you for joining us on this podcast. And Cal,
Yes.
you got any last words?
Thank you. Have a good week and move. Look, see, I put in a few more words this time.
There you go. All right, y'all. Keep clicking and bricking. Until Sunday night. Bye.